Assalamualaikum and good day to our beloved lecturer and panel. My name is Muhammad Firdaus and this is my group members Syaira Aina and Dini Izati. We are from DKM4E Group 2. We would like to present our project which is Programmable Wall Clock with Auto Sync Reminder.
First of all, we start with introduction. As we know, at this season, the government has instructed the people to stay at home and abide by the SOPs that have been set. Since this pandemic occurred, everyone, including working staff and students, must live life with new norms. Employees have to work from home and students have to study online at certain time. For example, during the middle of the lockdown where people cannot go anywhere including go to the workplace and in the institution. Therefore, alarm clock is very important in daily life. Alarm clock can help person manage time efficiently, especially at this season.
Background of problem, some people find it hard to wake up on time in the morning, especially for heaven sleepers. They are oversleep and end up getting to work, classes or lecture late, or even worse, missing out on important events in their life. The number of workers coming late to work are increasing, and this incurs a loss to the company and nation via productivity loss. Students also missing important lecture because they are oversleep.
This problem statement is more focused on workers working from home during this pandemic. This is because they often forget about meetings and other important things, and this will ruin their reputation. To solve this problem, we have got the idea to create a programmable wall clock with auto sync reminder.
Our objective of this project is to design a programmable clock with auto-sync reminder that can help people to remember and not to miss any important event or date anymore.
Scope and limitation: to analyze the problems and constraints faced by the general public in order to organize the use reminder clock appropriately through research and observation, to collect the information on the technical requirements in order and design.
Then, research instrument. For problem formulation, it is including age, status, what type of alarm do you usually use for daily, then have you ever missed or being late for an important situation. Other than that, what are the problems that you encounter to punctual to do something? Then I realized that I was not on time in things. And lastly, do you think the programmable wall clock with auto-sync reminder will help you to solve the problem? Other than that, for customer requirements, first we have cheap, second easy to use, third durable, fourth multifunction, fifth lightweight, and lastly is stylish design.
Pie chart is from first survey. Majority of age from 12 to 20 years old. Higher of status is student. And then for the question, what type of alarm do you usually use for dialing? Answer is smartphone. Next, prolonged sleep problem is answer for question, what are the problem that you encounter to punctual to do something. Majority responding answer is yes. For the programmable wall clock with auto sync reminder can help solve problem. Lastly, I realized that I was always not on time in things, so the answer is agree.
This is bar chart from the customer requirements, which is cheap, easy to use, durable, multifunction, lightweight, and stylish design. From the customer voting, the cheap bar chart is important, easy to use is very important, durable also very important, multifunction is very important, lightweight is very important, and stylish design is very important to the customer.
Next, this is house of quality of our group. The house of quality is defined as a product planning metric that is built to show how customer requirements relate directly to the way and method companies can use to achieve those requirements. House of quality is considered the primary tool used during quality function deployment to help facilitate group decision making.
This is our morphological chart and concept design. A morphological chart is a tool that represents a large qualitative design space. This chart lists the functions identified for the design problem and the means solution that can perform each function. Combining one means for each function will produce a prototype integrate concept design solution. This is my design. As you can see here, there is a front view, back view, side view, and top view. All these views have each measurements.
This is my design of programmable wall clock with auto sync reminder. It has a round body shape design. As we can see here, there is a front view, back view, side view, and top view. All these sketch views have each measurement for sure.
This is my design. As you can see, my wall clock is a curved screen wall clock. This design is inspired by a curved screen monitor. There is front view, back view, and side view.
The bill of material using is Arduino Uno 1 unit, mini LEDs 4 unit, alphanumeric LED 2 unit, body design 1 set, battery AAA 1 unit, LED display 1 unit, screw 8 unit, buzzer 1 unit, 7 segment 15 unit, battery holder 1 unit, body plastic cover 1 unit, screen 1 unit, single pull single through switch button 1 unit.
Then, in my bill of material, I use one set of body design. I just need 1 unit of micro USB port, USB charger, USB cable, LED display, plastic clock cover, push button, speaker, construction of touchscreen set, real-time clock, and motherboard. Then, 4 units of mini LEDs, 2 units of alphanumeric LED, and 15 units of 7-segment LED.
This is my bill of material and product tree.
Tools and technology for fabrication: screwdriver, test pen, center punch, small bit sand, tap and die sand, wire strippers, hand file, spray, sandpaper, needle nose plier, soldering iron, hand drill, screw saw, and material plastic.
So that are the tools and technology for fabrication that I use to make a programmable wall clock with auto sync reminder, which is screwdriver, test pen, center punch, hand files, wire stripper, needle nose plier, soldering iron, small bit set, spray, hand drill, sandpaper, tap and die set, bandsaw, milling machine, and stainless steel material.
For the tools and technologies fabrication, I use screwdriver, test pen, center punch, tap and die set, small bit set, wire stripe, hand file, spray, sandpaper, needle nose plier, soldering iron, hand drill, hand saw, and plastic material.
Tools and technology for testing. Functional test to check how closely the feature is working as per the specification. Using manual timetable and data collecting from manual tests. Accuracy test will take reading every 13 minutes for 24 hours to check time accuracy and day accuracy. Temperature test to test the equipment's operational limits. To test the equipment's survivability at more extreme storage temperature. Expected result: once people using a programmable wall clock with auto sync reminder, people will remember and not going to miss any important day and event anymore.
For tools and technology for fabrication testing. First, sound level test using smart clock application on iOS or Android phone to check sound volume on clock. Second, usability test Data we taking for every alarm set 10 minutes continuously for 8 hours to purpose of a functional reminder. Then real-time clock or RTC test. A timer is dedicated to maintain a 1-second time base, using to keep track of clock, time, and calendar date either in software or hardware. While the expected result is people will remember and not going to miss any important date and event anymore if people using a programmable clock with auto-sync reminder.
For the tools and technologies for testing, I make a display test using Smart Clock application on iOS or Android to test the display brightness control. Next, I make a performance test to see the result, what will happen if the alarm is set every 10 minutes continuously for 8 hours. The expected result we want to see is when people using this programmable wall clock with auto sync reminder, they will remember and not miss any important date or event. This will help them to improve their daily life.
Estimated cost: mini LED RM3.12, alphanumeric RM16, body design RM20, battery AAA RM2.90, LED display RM35, screw RM3, buzzer RM15, 7 segment RM50, battery holder RM5.25, body plastic cover RM8, screen RM15, single pole single through switch button RM3. So total estimated cost from bill of material in my design RM220.27.
Then, as we can see here, this is my estimated cost that I have total based on my bill of material. Overall, the total is RM299.82.
This is the estimate cost for my design. There is some items with high price and some items with low price. The total for my design is RM210.20.
This is my clock circle diagram.
So here is my programmable clock with auto-sync reminder circuit.
This is the circuit for our programmable wall clock with auto sync reminder.
Gantt chart. Project activities. Week 1, project title selection. Week 2, planning and actual Gantt chart. Week 3, identify and determine problem statement by using case study on a programmable wall clock with auto sync reminder.
Then in week 3 and 4, we have made an analysis technique using Google Form and Microsoft Excel. After that, we construct a research question on our product, which is a programmable clock with auto-sync reminder in week 4 and 5. Also in week 5, we have defined an objective of the product and we have made a previous research and investigation in week 6 and 7. Then actually we have started to do a literary review for concept and theories starting from week 3 until week 12.
The activities that we do for week 8 to week 13 are identify characteristics of product and innovation developed, survey of the characteristic of the product and state, and making analysis for house of quality, idea generation, morphological chart, concept design, and technical drawing. For week 11 to 13, we identify the bill of material and analysis view chart. We start to write report from week 2 to week 13. Preparing PowerPoint for proposal presentation video started at week 13, and we submitted our proposal logbook and video presentation on week 14.
This is our presentation proposal. Before we end, we'd like to show you concept selection by using you, Chai, for next semester project 2.
Alright, that brings us to the end of the presentation. I can see that our time is just about up. So, to finish, I would like to thank you for your time and attention, and also thank you very much for your interest. Have a nice day.